I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position. Just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah.
We are just to the west of you, Coach, on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions.
I'm about to beat
his
ass. Beat his ass. Beat his ass.
This crowd is ready.
I'm about to beat his ass.
Between the New Orleans Saints
oh, you on the mic?
And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, my bad, big dog.
Push is upon us. It's week 12.
Give me some of your Buccaneer pussy.
And we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the one.
Yeah, come here.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Nah, my dude run Rookie of the Year in Pro Bowl. Development, nothing. Some of the Buccaneer pussy.
Now from the 30.
Yeah.
Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Buccaneer pussy.
At the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number one from scrimmage.
I don't even know who that is.
Speed? That interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
Throw the ball.
Down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Throw the ball. He one-on-one.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. There he goes inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Le'Veon Bell, his 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Man, I got to hide behind the run, bro.
Maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one.
Buccaneer pussy.
Plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Why you? Ooh, why you didn't go to the other side of the field, bro? Nobody. Everybody was blocked. I thought you about to run that bitch back. Hell, you stupid for that. Go back and look at it.
Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, if the season ended today,
you can't accept that.
Not going to. We still have.
I wasn't even on him, bro.
We're only in November.
No.
They would be a wild card.
No, that's a rule.
That's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're.
I wasn't even on him. That is a rule.
That guarantees you at least one home game.
That is a rule, bro. That ain't me doing that.
But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That's Richard Sherman back there. That's Richard Sherman back there.
The 29-yard line. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you.
Jet sweep.
That worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the
Jet
end zone.
sweep.
This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Jet sweep. Oh, what are you doing?
Defensively.
Damn, I had you.
Remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And
that's caught inside the 35. A big-time play there for New Orleans.
Well, that offensive line I got cold, ain't it?
Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays.
The offensive line I got real.
And boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice.
You got in your head what I'm going to do already.
That quick change takes place.
Which hinders you in your success.
As they need to be.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
You got in your head what I'm going to do already.
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point by Badgley.
Boy, this Buccaneer pussy hit.
Make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Over there.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Who is this fucking linebacker right here? You know what? It don't even matter. You made a play, you get to stay in the game.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Who is this nigga in the game? He's so slow.
25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. To throw, it's Manning. Going up top.
Oh, my God. I hate when they man do that shit way too often. Man do that shit way too often.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Manning. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Pick it up. Undercrunch. Check now. Hey, Delta. Hey, ready?
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. Trying to lay one up deep. That's incomplete.
Man, you can't accept that bullshit,
down,
Jay.
So hang on, a big
you can't accept that, bro.
Down. So instead of 4th down,
let me go to let me go to swap ball, bro. Let me go to swap ball.
Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Swap ball.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Manning now to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And running the jet sweep with Jones. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. 4 down. Finds the mic. Yep. Wants to screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Look at me. Zipper.
We got to get the...
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Now.
Manning looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
What route was that?
End zone touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I need to see that play.
DK Metcalf. His 14th touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Zerline good with a PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7.
No, I'll go back and watch it for next time.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken at the 3.
Oh, I knew.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. As his guys are in for 6. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I was thinking about running to the other side.
Problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop in the score.
Okay, Lamar.
All the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field.
Keep
Hard
that
to do
same
when
energy.
things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right
He hurt
guy
too.
to align yourself
Damn,
with.
you done hurt my cornerback.
Play? Wow.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Oh, no.
This is
Damn.
fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Levante David in on the tackle.
36 power.
Seven's a Mike. Mike 7.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Wilson. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 48-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Just right.
Got 4 down.
Play action. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left.
What?
And that will be incomplete.
Oh, my gosh.
Tried to dial
Don't
up
do
the
that.
long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
If you're going to take a shot downfield, 2nd and 1,
Don't do that, man.
time to do it. If you're going to be in heavy run defense, you should have good windows to throw it downfield.
And it looked like there was something there right after the snap, but the defense able to recover. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
2 yards. And the Saints first down.
Damn, I don't got no.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Buccaneers' 49-yard
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 0-0-0.
He blitzing.
Now Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. In the red zone before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. Miller with a first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Lamar Miller, his first touchdown on the year.
It's going to be okay. That Buccaneer pussy hit different.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now.
Jay, you really a bum.
I think everything's going according to plan in a big way.
Lucky ass fumble shit.
Yeah, that's about as good as that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Got to feel it in the end zone. Oh, deep in his own territory. He coughs up the ball. This is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. Return. A Saint touchdown. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT.
Oh, I missed that.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Don't let him run it out. Kick it short. Make him run it.
Two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards. All told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down
to that nigga put his helmet in his stomach.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Blitz that, man.
I got number 18. I got you.
Shotgun now for Manning.
Ooh, he caught it!
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 12 yards.
I need a Jamal Adams right there.
Throwing on first down is Manning. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
It's a wrap now.
Cameron Jordan has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
He looking for this seam route.
On 2nd and long. Manning going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Tighten up. Be careful.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Manning complete to
What
Jones.
in the fuck? How did he get beat?
23 yards, the final tally.
See, slot. Hey, you're on the 9 over there. You're on the 9.
Get it.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Oh, my God.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's McKissick. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Smooth. 35 the mic. Let go.
On 2nd and 9. Manning.
Oh!
And he gets
damn.
Inside the 10
Should have made the tackle.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal.
35 to Mike. Mike, son. I'm coming for you, son. Mike 35. Mike 30. Now.
Working from the gun, Manning. And this is
what?
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
I thought they called pass interference.
We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
X3, 218, chopper. Hey, Charlie.
They'll run with McKissick, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed if there's contact coming from both sides.
I'm on that Hennessy.
Let them fight it out.
It's going to be a long night for them Buccaneers.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This is Miller, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
In the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
You're not going to get him?
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Look at this. Who a die?
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They go play action now. Wilson. Flushed out right. And Watson has it right side. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Here we go.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Touchdown, defense. Mike 17, Mike 17. Run left, run left. Ball track. Mike 17. Mike 17.
Now Wilson on first down.
Gotcha.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got him. It's
you knew I was going to him. You tried to protect it for a while.
John Ross in the final seconds.
You knew I was going to him, didn't
And
you?
the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
You tried to double him. I was waiting. I'm like, I can't wait till that single coverage comes. Cover 2,
up and good.
1-on-1.
The decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Jay, you tried to stop that, didn't you?
Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at the 3.
Boom!
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
That's it, baby. We're going to work. Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Screen.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
So we have reached
all right, we score here. Game over.
As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Oh, shit.
Come on now, let's go.
That shit that just bounce and stop. Oh, shit.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory.
But it was either that or touchdown, though.
Don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack.
He in front of him, though, bro.
How they attack here.
You know I'm finna throw it to him.
Check.
After the penalty, it's Bell. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
At the 24-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Right. He's down right here.
They'll go again with Bell. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On first down, Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Boy.
A hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Saints able to
Boy don't want to come up and guard the run. He just want to guard one man. I can run the ball too, bro.
Up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
My first touchdown was a run.
Following the
Lamar Miller broke on you, bro.
Out there to kick it away.
Trade for him.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
We out there hitting, though. You hear me?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
General West. Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground, mix it again. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Manning going to try and throw.
Oh, I got stuck.
And quickly here, and that's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A little bit of daylight.
Run that clock. Run that clock.
Up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. From the 36, Manning, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Hey, Haywood.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
On first down, Manning.
Oh, take that.
Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's coming. Double up.
6-6. Pull it high.
2nd and inches at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Manning. This is caught by Robinson. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
From the gun on 3rd down, Manning looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Manning. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Woo! Come to the 89 hit power guy.
Blown up quickly.
Get his ass out of there.
Stopped before he could even get started. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Switch it, come on, switch it.
They'll go again with McKissick. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Slam, slam, slam. Hey, wahoo! Shoot!
From the gun, it's Manning.
What? Oh, my gosh. Man, stop doing that shit. You're throwing it straight to the dude, bruh.
And the Bucs are able to cut.
He's throwing it straight to me. Man, need to fix that shit.
Connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Your ass. 95 speed. Now you want to return the kickoff, and the ball just went right over your head.
For the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Oh, he got that.
To playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Bell, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Loss of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
380. Hey, still got 4 down, 4 down. Still got 4 down, 4 down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Boy, I got away with
Here's
it right
Brett
there.
Kern now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th.
Oh, my gosh. I fucked this one up.
And the punt will kick out of
Oh, that's
bounds
inbounds.
inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Man, nah, bro, I should have
The
got that
Tampa
ball.
offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Will they stick with that?
I I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw, it's Manning. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. On 3rd and long, it's Manning going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
Everybody
here in the 4th as they continue to wear down this defense.
And that's when the offensive line coach clicks onto the headset and says, head coach, offensive coordinator, let my guys fire out and hit people. We're wearing them down. Let's finish them off with the running game.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. A carry now for McKisson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Bravo.
Manning. Right side here, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
From the gun, Manning looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Fires the mic. Fires the mic. I got one.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back on the field.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Mike 5. Silver.
Hey, seam 6. 5.
Now Manning again. He'll find Metcalf. And he goes out right around the 39. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
4 down.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 5. Let's go,
Steve Trevor.
Manning indeed going for it on 4th. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Manning now on 1st down. It's complete.
That's a hell of a catch right there.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shoot.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Throwing now is Manning. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete.
Them niggas be about to catch everything.
And it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, exit.
35's the Mike. Watch the screen. Mike 35.
Yes.
Tighten down.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. Darren Lee. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Everybody. 315. Yeah. You don't want none. Everyone 30. Preload. 37. You don't gun. Hey, you don't cut.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Got a man open. It's Ross. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Post threat.
Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coach...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 35, past the 20. 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they made their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 29, Manning. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro.
Oh!
And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete.
Ooh,
down,
get up,
slip
nigga.
Across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Ooh.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to fire one deep left side. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right.
Wilson now. Going to throw again. He'll rifle this one
Oh!
to the side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And it's third down.
Had you. I was trying to run.
Push him back. Push him back. Watch twist. Got it.
To throw again is Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. He's at the 40. 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now Manning to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it's third and goal.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Manning now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable, as he'll go for it on 4th and goal. On 4th down, Manning. And that is caught.
Oh, no.
See this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for... It counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Everybody got a plan until they get hit in the mouth, Jay.
And that will cut this lead down to 25.
I say everybody got a plan until they get hit in the mouth.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. They've gone final now out in Kansas City. And now the Redskins, they've opened up a 2-touchdown lead there. If they hold on, it would be win number 10
you about to have
on the
6
year.
losses.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Wilson wants to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Fighting through pressure. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. You gonna get this? Pass him. You think you gonna get this? Hey, check.
Throwing again. Wilson. Flush to his right. That was going to let it go deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
25. Hey, 0.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's looking deep for Bell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, check, Mike.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
Why are you cocking back?
A big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Break. Mike 35. Hey, Charlie. 35's the Mike. Check. General West. Score.
One final try now for Manning. Complete to Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Julio Jones.
Boy.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the Saints, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home